It's a great day for a walk. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. Let's look around at our surroundings first and then get started. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in this day. I pray that your day has been well. It's getting ready to go well. If it's morning for you, sitting in my quiet time, I love it. I just love it. It is a time to be with the Lord. And I have a little bit more time than a lot of people because during the fall and winter, that is my time off. So I get to just bask in the quiet time in my space. What came to my mind was a song. And like I said before, I will not sing on this channel, but I will say the song was "Don't Worry About a Thing. Every little thing is going to be all right." Now, if that's the name of the song, it may not be. That may just be some lyrics of the song, but I think if you are familiar with that song, you know what I'm talking about. But I just wanted to encourage you today with that. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. Isn't it something how we can take a whole day and worry about something? We don't know the outcome. We don't know how it's going to turn out. But then before you know it, you got the outcome. And it's not half as bad as you thought it was going to be. Matter of fact, it's not bad at all. It turned out really, really good. Have you ever experienced that? You worried and worried and worried about this thing. And now the thing has taken place. And all that worrying didn't even need to happen. Just say you have a doctor's appointment and you think, or surgery or something, and you just worrying, oh, how am I going to go get through this? What are they going to find? And we just put it on ourselves to worry. And that's called meditation, by the way. I've said that before. We meditate on that and meditate to the point where we can't eat, we can't sleep, we can't function and do what God is calling us to do on that day because we're out of it. Our mind is gone. It's just on that all day long. And then we get the results and there's no problem. We realize that all that worrying was useless. And we need to learn how to give it to God. And sometimes we need to laugh at certain situations. I'm going to insert something that happened to me in this episode. And I could have worried about it. I could have fretted about it. And thankfully, it all worked out. But here's where I'm going to put it in right here. Listen to this. I'm having a particularly I can't believe it type of day. I'm sitting here in my car. Just got to my destination. And I have a Hyundai. And back in the day, probably still going on today, but not as much as you don't hear it as much as you used to. These cars were on the list of stolen cars people would steal. And so I always keep my club in the car, and I put my club on and I was getting ready to put my key in the club to lock it. Nowadays they have clubs that you don't even have to lock. But anyway, I put the key in to lock it, and my whole keys, fob, everything fell down behind the steering wheel platform. How that happened? It had a opening where the keys could fall in, and it fell in, and now I have no way of getting my keys out. So my husband is on his way with the extra set of keys so that we can figure this out. So it's just one of those unbelievable, that kind of stuff don't usually happen, but here it is. It happened. And is it still a good day? Absolutely. Am I still going to, I'm laughing about it, but I'm like, Lord, I thank you. It could be a whole lot worse. At least I'm not locked out of the car. I'm sitting in the car waiting for my husband to come with the extra set of keys. And we'll eventually figure it out. But it's just going to be one of those things on the list to laugh about. And, you just have to do that at times. You really do. You have to just laugh at it and say, Lord, I know you're going to work this thing out. No matter how big, how small it is, you're going to work it out. And I'm going to trust you to do that. So I just thought I would put this on here because we have days like this. We have days like this where you wouldn't even believe something like that would happen. But here it is. And here's my husband. Now, I laugh at it. I look at that now and I think, that's a small thing. A lot of times there are big things, but a lot of times our issues are very small. A small thing can be enlarged to the point of us thinking about it so much that it is just huge in our mind. And we all have those days when things just don't work out the way we planned it. I planned on going into that store, leaving out, and going about my business. But that's not how it worked. And it's teaching us something. It taught me something when I was in that parking lot. I thought I could have a bad attitude or I could have a good attitude. And I chose to have a good one. What's the point of cursing and getting mad and getting upset? Is that going to make my situation better? No. That's just going to make me feel worse. So this is an encouragement to everyone watching, everyone listening. Don't worry about a thing because every little thing is going to be all right. And that may seem like, oh, you don't know. It sounds cute, but you don't know my situation. Look, everybody has situations. Out of the blue, things happen. Out of the blue, there's an accident. Out of the blue, things happen. And I'm not saying laugh at it. I'm just saying, let's have the right attitude in it. It's a choice, as is everything we encounter. It's a choice on how we're going to respond, how we're going to act in the situation. So let's respond the way we believe God would want us to respond. Think about it when you get into those situations. Say to yourself, how am I going to respond? Because believe me, I thought in my mind to complain and do this and say that, but that wouldn't have helped me one bit. So I chose the other. Lord, I'm going to trust you. I'm going to praise you anyway. I'm going to give you praise anyway. And I think about Job and his situation, and that was a doozy. But he said, naked I came into this world, and naked I will leave. It's all about having the right mindset. So, guys, I pray that your day is going well, and even if it's not, have the right attitude in it and see how your day ends up with the right attitude. All right, enjoy your walk, and I will see you in the next video.